Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Cairnsology. Now, we all know Cairns is pretty hot, but where is the hottest place in all of Cairns? No, we're not looking at the bomb data for Cairns. Of course, we're looking at Geoscience Australia's portal, and in particular, the radiometrics of Cairns. But what are radiometrics, you say? So radiometrics are commonly a methodology that geologists use for looking at the radiation concentrations, whether it be uranium, potassium, or thorium of rocks. So that goes into looking at the gamma radiation emitted by generally surface sort of materials across any particular part of the world. And we're going to have a look at far north Queensland and Kansas sort of radiometrics and finding the hottest place of Cairns today. So what are all these mesh of colours that you might ask? So looking at this triangle here, this is generally how the gamma radiation is sort of red. So potassium are more red colours, uranium more blue, and thorium more green. Across Cairns, you can sort of see it's a bit of a mesh. We've got a bit of red, a lot of sort of pinky colours, some orange, some greens over here. And this is all pointing to different sort of surface rocks, materials, and the breakdown of those rocks and materials into sediments that generally form the Cairns area. When comparing the radiometrics against our detailed geology map, we can see there's a bit of a link here in between the surface rocks and also the radiometrics. So here we can see, I believe these are granites. Yep, some granites over here, more granites, and turning off our geology layer. We can see the thorium is much higher through these granites. And then looking through some of our more sedimentary sort of surfaces, so through the actual city here, so we've got a lot of our sand and sort of mud through the city regions. It's a bit more of a mixed bag. So we've got lots of different wash. We can sort of see a lot of green sort of areas, pink areas, and also some blue highlighted areas as well. So I guess these sediments have come from different sources to end up in the city. Some might have been, sort of travelled through this area, and some might have been transported and blown up on the beaches to form these sort of mix match of different sort of radiometrics. So let's go and have a look through the city. Let's try and find some high uranium sort of spots. So panning through the city, we've already had a look at the CBD. It's a bit of a mixed match through the muds and sand deposits. Now zooming in on Mount Whitfield, we can see at the top of this, sort of the most exposed sort of ridge line is a little bit more uranium rich with thorium around the edge. Moving further north into the Barron Delta, again a bit of a mixed match through here. Earl Hill and Yorkeys Knob are very high in uranium. And when I say you're high in uranium, not much more than what your television would emit. However, in a radiometric sense, it's still reasonably high. So there you go, hottest place in Cairns, Earl Hill. So we've had a bit of a look at our city. Let's zoom back out and have a bit more of a look at far north Queensland and Cape York. So as we can see, sort of the Great Dividing Range here, lots of sort of thorium sort of rich rocks, some uranium rich stuff, And then across the Weipa, we do get a lot of sort of uranium-rich stuff around the bauxite deposits up around that part of the world. A very good map produced by Geoscience Australia. Thanks for watching another episode of Cairnsology. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Make sure you like and subscribe.